Welcome everyone. My name is Carolyn Spence and I am the principal of the Sunshine Coast Alternative School and Spider Distributed Learning, as well as our continuing education program. It's my pleasure to be here to celebrate with all of you the accomplishments that are represented in this class of 2021. I would like to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territories of the Sechelt Nation, and part of this class also lives and learns on the unceded territory of the Squamish Nation. I'd like to acknowledge all the people that have joined us in our virtual graduation ceremonies to also celebrate these young people. Our partners in the Sechelt Nation, represented by Corey August, Board of Education Trustee Maria Hampfett, School Superintendent Patrick Bocking, our Mayor of the District of Sechelt, Darnelda Seegers, and the Mayor of the Town of Gibsons, Bill Beamish. I'd also like to now introduce the alternative school teacher, Cheryl Wilson, who will be our MC for the ceremony.
Natasha Anderson. Jenna Beaton. Sam Bernhardt. Rebecca Bird. Tila Bishop. Tiara Burke White. Jacob Ham. Mercedes Mack. Ariana Reese. Luz Rojas. Natalie Wallace. Bugs Wood.
I tenena utmesiaya wa imin chinsquish ala chat later ala tonasht miwela emash tashisha swia Chie Tachin to Uquats Wawelos at Tatitium at Tatitu Shams to Shisha. Chie Tachin to Manats, Chie Tachin Tlal to Swawelos, Chie Tachin Tlal to Hilhewoth. Congratulating all our graduates right from the preschool to high school and university. Sharing our Sisha welcome song to welcome you to our Shisha Swia. Also, after that, we'd like to share our Sisha honor song to pay the highest honors to the wonderful work that you all did in your school year. Acknowledging our dear singers and relatives that are here singing with us here today, and our ed staff that are standing with us to share and honor some beautiful songs with you here tonight. Olno Molchala, thank you. So we'll start off with our Sisha welcome song.
Wow.
Again, congratulating you all. Chieng Tenchin Ukmisiaya. Congratulating you on your success and have a good evening. Ona Molchala. Both of you.
Love in all thy
I'd like to introduce Corey August to bring greetings on behalf of the Sechelt Nation.
Tinana Ukmis Yaya. Good evening, everyone. My name is Corey August, Council Member of the Sechelt Nation. On behalf of Chief and Council and the Education Department, our hands go up to all of you graduates. Not only is grade 12 sometimes a difficult year, you did it with this virus called COVID-19 that has impacted us all. This year, we have 12 graduating from our nation here at ChalH. It is such an honor to see you battle through all the ups and downs to get through this part of your life. We wish you well in whatever lies ahead of you in your educational journey. We would like to assure you that the nation stands behind you and that the education staff is here to help support you in your next steps as each of you move into future education or employment. We would like to acknowledge the teachers as well for doing what you do, as we know this year has been like no other. So whatever road you choose, we hope it is as smooth as possible, but be assured not to let a speed bump stop you. Once again, congratulations to the grads of 2021, Alnomk Chala.
I'd like to introduce Trustee Maria Hampvent to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Education.
Itakwikwi. Good evening, graduates of Sunshine Coast Alternative School 2021. My name is Maria Hampvent, and I'm the Vice Chair of your Board of Education. I'm also the mum of Avery, James, Gabriella, and Kiara. I'm honored to make this speech on the unceded Swiya of the Sechelt Nation. What a blessing we all benefit from growing up in this beautiful place. When I reflect on what ingredients were needed for my own graduation journey from ChalH way back in the early 90s, what I remember was hard, repetitive work, distractions, fantastic teachers, friend drama, and some days where I was so overwhelmed with some social dramas that I would have had a hard time dealing with my homework requirements. I remember spending a bit of time asking, what is this for? How will this help me? Is this relevant in the real world? What I didn't realize at the time was that the ingredients that got me through high school would be the most important ingredients to ensure all further successes I've had in my life. Graduating from the Sunshine Coast Alternative School in 2021 makes you pioneers. You may not realize this, but you are in fact trailblazers. You took a non-traditional pathway to graduation. Many of you faced challenges most of us will never face in order to arrive here today. This celebration is for you. You are trailblazers in another way as well. You're one of the very first cohorts to graduate with BC's new curriculum. The core competencies woven into the new curriculum and throughout your learning plans, especially critical thinking, are with you now to support your future successes. I may not know each of you as an individual. What I do know about you is that you, like no other graduating class of 2021, have taken your learning path into your own hands. Back to the question, is any of this relevant in the real world, and how are we trailblazers? Well, to be where you are tonight, you must have developed these 6 characteristics, which are incredibly important ingredients for success in life. Number 1, showing up. We know that attendance is a key indicator of success. Number 2, a positive attitude, a learning attitude, trying again after you make mistakes, a growth mindset. Number 3, leadership. You have all developed the confidence that only comes after exhibiting self-advocacy. Number 4, adaptability. The ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world, new curriculum, different styles of teaching, and different education in general. Number 5, commitment. The willingness to roll up your sleeves and get to work. And lastly, most importantly, grit. The resiliency that comes from going through something hard and eventually succeeding, not giving up. Combined, these 6 ingredients, as well as a love of learning, can get you through life's real tests. You already have taken Robert Frost's The Path Less Taken through your choices in attendance at Sunshine Coast Alternative School. you've likely already realized that life is a journey, not a destination. That this graduation and celebration of success is just one of many you will experience in your lives. This community is lucky to have supported you on your learning journey. There are people cheering for you, both with you today and from years past. You have shown us that you can do it, and the world needs people with the adaptability, great attitude, self-confidence, and grit that you possess. We can't wait to see what you'll accomplish. In conclusion, these are my blessings for you. I wish you find a career that inspires you, work that challenges your intellect and that you enjoy. I wish you build a community that you contribute to and that supports you, and a home life that empowers you with a healthy balance of work, play, and love. I wish you congratulations from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for allowing me to contribute these words to your ceremony. Olnamch Chalap.
I'd like to introduce Superintendent Patrick Bocking to bring greetings.
I am so pleased to be joining you tonight to celebrate your graduation from the Sunshine Coast Alternative School. And it's such a special school. The motto is, whatever it takes. And each one of you is so individual, and you have such unique talents and abilities and opportunities in front of you that I'm so excited to know that you're going off into the future so well prepared with the care and support of your teachers and your family and your principal, Ms. Spence. I know that you're going to be successful. And we know that British Columbia students are incredibly successful in all sorts of ways. In particular, we know that academically, you are extremely strong in literacy and numeracy and science skills. So you've got everything that you could possibly imagine to be ready for the next step in your lives. Whether you're going to work, whether you're going to university or college, taking a year off, maybe you're traveling, whatever you're going to be doing next, you're ready. And I'm so excited to hear of your adventures into the future. Congratulations on your graduation. All the best.
I'd like to introduce Mayor Darnelda Seegers of the District of Sechelt to bring greetings.
I am honored to bring greetings to the 2021 graduating class of the Sunshine Coast Alternative School on behalf of the District of Sechelt. Your graduation represents an important milestone in your life. Over the years in school, you, along with your teachers and parents, have laid the foundation that is the launching pad to your future. This last year has not been easy for you. You are the first graduating class to have completed your whole final school year during a global pandemic. The school and community environment over this past year has continually changed, and yet you've persevered. That is a feat worth acknowledging. It hasn't been easy, yet you have thrived in the face of great uncertainty. While we are starting to see a pathway out of the pandemic, there is still great uncertainty in the world. For each of you, today and every day on into the future, you have a choice. Each day you can choose to fight the uncertainty, or you can embrace it and mold it to meet and support the direction you choose to move in. By making it to this day, your day of graduation, you have shown that you have what it takes to confront and embrace uncertainty. You have demonstrated the ability to focus, to move towards a goal of your own choosing. You've shown you're able to acknowledge and build on each step along the way while being flexible when confronted by the challenges. These character traits will always be with you and have only been strengthened by the times we are living in. I know that you, the class of 2021, unleashed on the world, will demonstrate that you have the skills and ability to maneuver through, around, or over any obstacle you may encounter. I look forward to seeing the mark you make on the world, for how you do that will be as unique as each of you are. I am honored to have been able to be here to share this special moment in time with you. To all of you, congratulations on your graduation.
I'd like to introduce Mayor Bill Beamish of the town of Gibsons to bring greetings.
Congratulations to all of you in the class of 2021. Wow. Graduation is a tremendous accomplishment, and we are all very proud of you. Even more so because of the many challenges that you have faced for this entire final year. one that I'm sure you will remember for the rest of your lives. Now it is time to move forward to what we all hope will be a COVID-free future. A future that will welcome your ideas, plans, and commitment to change, to making a difference in our community and wherever you go from here. However, change only comes when people organize to take control and force decision makers like me, like the provincial government, like corporations, to listen and respond. It begins with you and your individual behaviors as consumers and as community members. You have the power individually and collectively to lead and to introduce change, and if necessary, to drive the changes needed in this imperfect world. I welcome that and look forward to working with you, and in some cases perhaps working for you. I was recently reminded that infinite growth on a finite planet is not sustainable. If we are to survive, we need to take control of our future. The recently established Sunshine Coast Youth Council is an example of how you, as students and young members of our community, can influence decision makers in areas like transportation, the environment, food security, balanced and sustainable community development, and many, many others. So to all of you, I say thank you for your passion, for your love of strange music and art, and for your commitment to a better future for Gibsons. I hope that you will stay, or if you leave for new adventures in education, that you will come home soon to help make our community an even better place. Now, if there's one thing that we have learned in the past year, it's that we are all the same. We are all subject to catching the virus, and the only way to prevent its spread is by working together in a family or friends bubble, and more broadly in a community bubble. It should be no different going forward. Work together, support each other, and by all means, continue to stay safe. Today, in recognition of the very challenging year that we've all experienced, I am pleased to announce that Gibsons Council is awarding an additional $2,000 in scholarship funds to students at Elphinstone Secondary School and the Gibsons Alternate School. These funds will be awarded to students selected by the schools who have demonstrated a positive attitude and commitment to learning despite the many challenges they've faced this past year. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Graduates, I've been honored to have been a part of your educational journey. You're all a very remarkable group of young men and women who have worked hard to achieve this milestone in your life. This group represents a good cross-section of our programs our school has to offer. Our daytime alternative programs in both Sechelt and Gibsons, as well as our online distributed learning programs. You are all very dynamic men and women and have a lot to offer this world. All of you are very capable of wonderful things, and we look forward to hearing about all you accomplish. I've only played a small role in your journey. I would like to acknowledge all the teachers and support staff of the Sunshine Coast Alternative School. I am blessed to work with a dedicated and exceptional group of professionals that truly believe and show by their actions that they will do whatever it takes to help students be successful. I could speak for our staff when I say that we have all thoroughly enjoyed getting to know you and working with you. However, I think it is important that the staff have an opportunity to say it for themselves.
Hi families, special guests, fellow staff, but most of all, grads. My name is Delilah, and I am the Vice Principal of the Sunshine Coast Alternative School, and I am thrilled to have the honor to speak at this ceremony. Grads, it has been really fantastic getting to know all of you. You have gotten very good and generous in your ear squeegees and scratches. I have been watching you all working very hard this year to reach this final milestone of your secondary education. And in this crazy, strange last year and a half, it hasn't always been easy. Congratulations, class of 2021. I know you will all accomplish big things. I will let you in on a little secret. I am not the only one who has noticed you and all of your accomplishments. My fellow staff members want to say a few words about each and every one of our grads. So I guess I have to share the stage.
I've gotten to know Ariana over the last couple of years, and I'm incredibly impressed with her resiliency and perseverance in overcoming some of the challenges she's faced. She is a kind and thoughtful and has shown incredible focus in working towards graduation. I'm so impressed with all Ariana has accomplished over the last couple of years, including the culinary program. Ariana, you have a quiet determination about you, and I know that that will take you far. Congratulations on all your hard work. I wish you all the best in whatever comes next in life for you.
Hi, Sadie. I just want to say a few words of congratulations for really pushing it and working it and getting this finished this year. So good for you. Super proud of you. Everybody in the building is. And we know that you're going to do well in your future. I really hope you pursue your counseling career because I think you're going to be great at that. And thanks for all the laughs and for keeping it real in English. I really enjoyed having you. So take care, keep in touch with us, and we wish you all the best.
Tyler, congratulations, you did it. You've had many ups and downs during your time with us, but you've climbed the mountain to grad. Please be kind to yourself and remember that you can do anything when you put your mind to it. Take care and be safe. Bye.
Sam, gotta say, it's been a slice. I have really enjoyed working with you over these last few years. I am awed and amazed at how much you have grown and matured. Even though you haven't always enjoyed the science or the math that we've been working on, you've stuck with it. You've shown great strength of character. And I'm super proud of you because of that. I hope that you continue to learn and succeed in all of the pursuits that you take on. Congratulations on your graduation. And I can't wait to see where life takes you. Good job.
Jacob, I have really enjoyed watching you tend your personal garden. When we first met, you were a shy little seedling. Since then, you traveled to Ottawa and back, participated in many challenging tasks, and you have refined your interests and skills. You've grown into a confident young adult who cares about his community, the earth, and sustainability. You've done it. You stuck it out. Now, come back and let us know how the Garden of Jacob is growing in the future.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about Sam. The first thing I want to say about Sam is that this is a kid with incredible kicks, and every time I see him, I notice his footwear. Great taste, and there's always a story, and he's never gotten them on the coast. The second thing that comes to mind when I think about Sam is the very first time that I met him and we worked together, which was he came to us when he was in the SHARE program with Denise and Kim and Liz and myself. And at the time I was doing Daniel Siegel's mindfulness training, and Sam was took to it like a duck to water. And he would come into the counseling space that we had, and he would very sweetly ask me to dim the lights. And then he would go and lay on the couch and put his little hands together, folded on his belly, and say he was ready to begin. And he really loved that type of therapy. It was rich in sort of magical thinking and his internal world. And then we fast forward to Sam, the young man who came back to us to the Sunshine Building. And what a grown man, what a grown young man he is. And I would say what struck me about Sam has been he's a man of few words, and I admire and respect that he keeps his own counsel. And he's a deep, deep thinker. And so, yeah, wherever Sam goes and whatever adventures he has going forward, I know that they will be rich and exciting. And I wish him luck.
Hi, I've just met Bugs this year and found them to be a wonderful young person. They are extremely talented and artistic, conscientious, and I really enjoyed watching them express themselves artistically while working on their art projects. Bugs has a very kind heart and is a good friend to her peers. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Hey, congratulations, Sunshine Coast Alternative School. We've been here for you. I've been working hard with you. You've been one of my focus kids right from the get-go. I know you've had some other people here that have been some key members of your kind of support team, but I told you right from the get-go, stick with us, chip away at it. We're going to get you through it and get it done. And look where we are now today. You're graduating. Now you can move on into your kind of adult career, whatever that may be, as far as working with your dad, getting into some other form of work experience or other jobs that are out there that you're interested in. So way to go, Tyler. You've done it, and congratulations.
Bugs, congratulations. You stuck it out and graduated. I've enjoyed getting to know you since you joined us at SCAS. Your caring nature, funky style, and artistic creations have consistently impressed me. Keep having fun creating and repurposing those thrift store scores. It'll keep life interesting. Come see us in the future and let us know what you're up to.
So I'd like to talk today a little bit about Jacob. And when Jacob first came to us, he was just a little guy down at the Endeavor program in the Sunshine Building. And he was very quiet and I think very anxious and a bit distrustful. And then as he got his feet under the table and became more comfortable, all the colorful parts of his personality came out, and we saw a lot of richness around his fantasy world and his beliefs in folklore, and how he weaved those together with his love of nature and the woods, and just crafting around wood too, whittling and creating. Such a beautiful young spirit. And then, the next thing I think about is how Jacob then transitioned upstairs into the Horizons program and Flex, and sort of his awkward steps into the adolescent world, and testing out the waters as far as friendships or romantic interests, and sort of how did he feel about things, and how did he learn to communicate things, and the turning point in my mind for Jacob, as far as like the glimpses that we had of the young man he was going to become, was his very brave and determined and bold decision to join the program where he got that for the young people in the province and country to get on a plane and go all the way across the country on this trip. And I think that was probably incredibly angst-ridden, but he did it anyways. And the whole idea of like that bravery, being afraid and doing it anyways, and how much admiration that we all had for him. And then we looking then into the beginning of COVID, going over a year ago now, just and the Zoom sessions that Jacob and I continue to have, and watching him develop real insight and pause and silence and introspection, and really reflect on who he was and where he was and where he wanted to be in the world. When I think about his green thumb and his ability to grow things and love things and nurture things. And then we come to this school year, his final school year, and he really has, blossomed and become this young scholar. He's become a young worker, got himself his own job, and the bravery of moving out of the security of working in the kind of food industry or grocery store to being really bold and saying, no, I really want to pursue this job working in a nursery. I want to work with live things and trees and plants and I think about, where do I see Jacob? Where do I see you in a few years? And I have to say, I really see you embracing a community with other like-minded young people and having that love of the earth and having that respect for the earth and having the idea of working together in harmony with the environment. And what better young person could we see going out into the world than that? So it is with great admiration and joy that I say congratulations to have reached this threshold in your life.
Ariana, congratulations, you did it. I'll never forget our first meeting with you, and you were asked, what do you want? And you said, to grad. You've done that. Through life's ups and downs, good times and bad times, you've stuck with it and accomplished your goal. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you, and I hope the future brings you nothing but good luck and happiness. Take care and be safe.
Hey, Sam. It's Dave. I wanted to say congratulations on your graduation. Ever since you came from Maplewood, from Kenneth Gordon in North Vancouver to Sunshine Coast Alternative School, I knew you were going to be a success. I knew you were going to be able to get things done once you figured out how to work within our system. You've done it. You've stuck with it. You've worked hard through thick and thin challenges. And I just wanted to say congrats. You've done it. And now you can move on and get ahead in your career as a builder or any other aspirations that you may have. So way to go, buddy. You've done it. Good job.
I met Sadie partway through this year, but in a very short time, she has made a big impact. She is a strong, determined, fierce young woman who shows incredible loyalty to her friends and a huge passion for defending and advocating for justice. In a very short amount of time, I've seen an amazing amount of maturity and growth in Sadie. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and I know that she's going to make a positive impact in whatever she does and wherever she goes, channeling all that positive energy into passion for helping others. Sadie, I am so proud of all you've accomplished and the kind, compassionate, beautiful young woman you're becoming. Congratulations on graduating. I wish you all the very best in this next journey. Take care.
Hi, Ariana. I just want to throw in a quick congratulations. Super proud of you and everything that you've become and that we've seen in the past couple of years here at SCAS. And you've worked so hard and we've enjoyed you so much. And I really wish you all the best in all your future. If you pursue the culinary arts or not, I know you're going to do really well with whatever you do. So take care, keep in touch with us, and all the best.
I met Jacob Ham at the very beginning of his time at SCAS. He was much younger, only slightly shorter, but equally inquisitive, compassionate, funny, and interested in the outdoors, which leads me into a memory that I feel really encapsulates Jacob's growth and development at the alt school. Early on in his beginnings as an Endeavour student, Lee and I decided that we would start the year off slowly with a nice hike and we took the class for a walk up the Power Lines Trail between Sechelt proper and West Sechelt. It was a particularly hot day. The trail was steep and dusty, and as it wound on and upwards, he and his classmate Nick began to howl and curse our names and gnash their teeth. They even went so far as to scream, "You're insane, you're trying to kill us on our first day of school." But Jacob did not die that day after all. In fact, he managed to push through that hike. Jacob even came to deeply appreciate hiking in the outdoors. We knew this because he told us as much. He even walked to school from his house in West Sechelt through that very trail that he swore he would die on, way back on that first day of school. And it is this ability to tenaciously push through insanely long, hot hikes and math problems that didn't make any sense at all, and essays and tests and annoying gym classes and everything else that went along with the trials and tribulations of his SCAS experience. Not only did he conquer all of those challenges, he was able to do so with a smile and a laugh and an appreciation for what he had done. And that is one of the things that has truly impressed me about Jacob. Congratulations, Jacob. Well done.
Ariana, it was wonderful having you in my class. I'm so proud of your work ethic and your dedication to your good grades. I hope that the years of hard work and perseverance pay off for your future, and I'm sure they will. Congratulations on making it to graduation. All that stress and studying was so worth it. I hope that your devotedness to your studies will be the foundation for a successful life ahead of you. Good luck with those next big steps. I hope your dreams come true. Congrats on doing so well. You really deserve the very best.
Tila arrived at the Horizons program as a quiet grade 10. That's changed. And has now blossomed into a fantastic student. She's hardworking and truly cares about her fellow students. She has quickly become an important part of our school, and always has a smile on her face. She shows great aptitude for working with children in the classroom and is a wonderful role model for other students. I wish you best in all your future endeavors, Tila.
Rebecca, right from the get-go, I really appreciated your individuality. You came in making it clear that you weren't there to fit in or impress anyone. And over the last few years, I've really come to appreciate your creativity, which you kind of bring to everything that you do. Obviously, I'm more aware of it in your writing, especially with some of the poetry that you've written, and just that ear that you have for sounds that go well together. And I've also appreciated your grit. You've encountered a few problems since you've moved over here to the Sunshine Coast, and you've always been able to step back and then return and just deal with them. And so taking these qualities with you into your life after graduation, I just know that whatever you choose to do, you'll do well, and you'll do it on your terms. So best of luck.
Sam, congratulations on getting her done. You have worked super hard. I've enjoyed our chats about your carpentry. It sounds like you'll really enjoy it. I would like to say a big thank you to you and your dad for building us such a sweet picnic table. What a cool legacy to leave here at SCAS. Good luck with your apprenticeship. Come back and let us know how you're doing.
I really enjoyed getting to know Bugs this year. Bugs has such a kind, gentle heart, and I appreciate the discussions that we got to have. Bugs was always thoughtful and took their time to convey their ideas and beliefs. Bugs has such a big heart for their friends, along with their incredibly artistic and creativeness. I'm sure Bugs will go on to be involved with many inspired endeavors. Congratulations, Bugs, on all your hard work. Wishing you all the best as you head off on this next stage of life.
Rebecca, you're now a high school graduate. Oh my God, you've had to work really hard and overcome a lot of obstacles to get here, but you did it. You stuck with it and you persevered. The resilience you show is truly remarkable, and I know it is going to bring you far in life. Congratulations. Your educational journey has been kind of short so far, but hopefully sweet with some good memories that'll carry you on into the future. I know you've got big plans for yourself. Just remember, one step at a time will get you there. Congratulations. We are all so, so proud of you.
Tila, you are a natural leader. You possess the skills and confidence to succeed and to help others do the same. If you do choose to further a path in becoming an EA, I am confident that you've got what it takes. Maybe we'll become co-workers one day. That would be pretty rad. Congratulations on sticking it out. You've done it.
Jacob, I still remember the day you transitioned upstairs from Endeavor. You and Nick came up. You were these tall young boys, and now you've turned into a tall, independent learner and a mature young man. And it's been so great to watch this transformation. Your positive energy and smiles were always so welcome in the morning when I came into school and you were already here. And I'm so glad that you got involved in the Gardens Bed project and really helped move that along. We really appreciate all your help with that. Please make sure you stop by sometime, see how things are growing in the garden, see how we're doing. We, your friends, your family, your teachers, we are all so proud of you. So keep up the hard work, keep persevering. Congratulations.
Natasha Anderson. Natasha entered the Mangrove program possessing a keen interest in education and learning. Coupled with her self-interest is a high moral ethic for justice and to aim for what is right. Natasha has shown to be a dedicated student, well-spirited, and upholds a keen zest for life. She has proven her resilience to obstacles and challenges, able to match what comes her way. We wish Natasha the best in any path she chooses to embark on.
Hi, Luz. Congratulations on your graduation. Your hard work, determination, and resiliency has paid off. We have had the pleasure of watching you grow artistically, emotionally, and academically into a lovely young woman. You have made our school a better place with your fun stories and kindness. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, and success will come your way. Luz, you will be missed. And again, congratulations.
Hello, Heritage Girls. I've really enjoyed the last 2 years chatting and getting to know you all and seeing your fabric creations. Best of luck to you in the future. I know you will all do something amazing. Congratulations.
When I met Natalie, we bonded immediately over our love of movies. Unfortunately, during her teen years, Natalie seemed to be obsessed with rom-coms. And she would have to say all the time to me, I know, life is not a rom-com. So then Natalie went on with her life, and now she's graduated, she has a baby, and she's looking forward to starring in an action comedy called Parenthood While Becoming a Carried. I wish you well in the future, Natalie.
Hi, Tara. I'm here to congratulate you today. Such an exciting day. I wanted to let you know how much I've enjoyed this educational journey with you. And I really believe that you've gotten the idea that education's a lifelong journey, and I'm so excited that you've followed through and you're transitioning into the next journey for your life. And yes, I hope to hear lots of good things, and I know I will, and from what you're doing. And I hope and I know that you will enjoy continuing to work on the land and with your plants, with our plant relatives. Yes. So my hands are raised to you. Take care, and always remember we're on a lifelong journey. Take care. Bye-bye.
Natalie Wallace. Natalie entered into the Mangrove program last spring, enabling her to finish off her graduation requirements. However, I've known Natalie best by her work in the Caring Careers program, working directly with seniors at Christensen Village in Gibsons. It is Natalie's good nature and optimistic approach to life that sets her apart from other young women and past graduating students. We wish her well in her new life as a graduate and young mother. She obviously possesses the drive and determination that brings about success and a strong sense of accomplishment toward any pursuit that she deems important.
Natasha, what a journey you have had. When you started attending SCAS, you were a real firecracker. You were strong-willed, had strong opinions, and let them be known. But along the way, you also showed your determination to succeed. Your hard work, perseverance, and resiliency have brought you to this point, graduation. You have proven that with hard work, you can reach your goals. It has been so rewarding to see you grow and mature into a lovely, confident young woman. Congratulations. I wish you the best of luck in the future. You are going to be amazing.
When Natasha came to our school, she was angry, defensive, and loud. Oh, she was loud. But she decided she wanted to make changes to her life, and she worked really hard. And during the pandemic, she made masks for people in need. And then she went on to the Pro Cooks program, and she was successful there. I'm really proud to have this moment to say I'm proud of you, Natasha, and I wish you well in the future. I know you'll be successful.
Tiara Burke-White. Tiara arrived at the Mangrove program as a quiet and unassuming student. This enabled herself to observe and take stock of herself and the world about her. Proud of her Haydn heritage, we soon all discovered Tiara's fondness for art and creativity working with her hands. She proved to be a mainstay in the Caring Careers program, working directly with seniors at Christensen Village in Gibsons. It is Tiara's resilience of overcoming hurdles and challenges that uniquely come our way through life that deserves praise. We hope she continues to make a difference in any path ahead that she chooses. Thank you.
Hi, Jenna. Congratulations on your graduation. You have proven that with hard work and determination, you can reach your goals. We have watched you learn and grow into a confident, thoughtful, and kind young person. You have made our classroom a better place. Jenna, you are an amazing role model to our younger students, showing that if you believe in yourself, trust yourself, and work hard, success will come your way. I wish you the best of luck in the future. You are going to be amazing.
Jenna Beaton. Once Jenna entered into the Mangrove program, we noticed her drive and determination. She was standoffish at first, but before long, she was able to saddle up to the task at hand. Even while holding down part-time work, Jenna kept applying herself to work at her studies. Throughout that time, Jenna has demonstrated herself as having a high moral fiber and standard of accomplishment. Her resilient genuine character has proven to withstand any obstacle hindering the aspiration she sets for herself. Good luck, Jenna. Luz Rosa Navarrete. Luz entered the Mangrove program as a spirited young person with remarkable abilities and skills to offer. A youth from Chile, this young person has demonstrated her resilience to overcome her assimilation to embrace new language and a Western world culture. Throughout her experience at SCAS, Luz has demonstrated great inherent ability and a zest for life. Her talent in art and textiles, her self-determined drive and enthusiasm seemingly assist her to achieve any of her hopes and aspirations moving forward. I wish you all the best, Luz.
The meaning of the feathers. Shane Jackson. Each year, graduates who carry Indigenous ancestry are offered an eagle feather. The staff of School District Number 46 Indigenous Learning Programs and the Indigenous community offer a cedar eagle feather as a symbol of their pride and respect for the students' educational accomplishment. The artist who created the feathers, Shisha Nation member Shane Jackson, will explain the artistic process and the meaning of the feathers.
My name is Shane Jackson. I'm a member of the Shisha Nation. I also carry the name Ninewam, which is a name given to me by some of the elders in my community. Another name I carry is Selapam, which is a name that my great-grandfather carried, so it's an ancestral name passed down to me. I'm holding one of our Spirit Works eagle feathers, and this is a feather that's made out of cedar, which is a very sacred wood to us. We consider it the tree of life, so everything from the clothes that we wear, our regalia, the houses we live in, even the boxes we cook our food in or put our things in are all made out of cedar. So it's got a gazillion different uses: basket weaving, cooking, fires, you know, the branches, we use them in ceremony to brush things off. There's just so many things, but we've used them to create this beautiful eagle feather for you, which I believe is going to be gifted to a lot of the graduates that are coming through high school now. So congratulations to you for ending this part of your life and starting, you know, an incredible new beginning somewhere. Eagle feathers in general, sometimes they're gifted to people who they feel possess certain traits related to like wisdom or excellence or justice, things of that magnitude. This particular one I've made, and to me, it not only represents just your regular eagle feather, but it actually represents, to me, the feather of one of our golden eagles, or our golden eagle, which is Chaskin in our language. There are many, many stories in our community about this mythical creature. If you look at the logo of our nation, you'll see a double-headed one. That's a depiction that I've been taught is likened to equality. So not just between men and women, but our two spirit people as well. It represents like power and courage and prestige, but the prestige isn't based on, you know, the power and courage alone. The prestige is based on what this figure does with the power and courage. So if you listen to all the stories, they're all about this mythical creature that brings everybody together to accomplish these impossible tasks, like, you know, building a really big longhouse or bringing the salmon back. So I like to think of this feather as representing, you know, those types of values in us, you know, working together, coming together, taking the best of what everybody has to offer to make ourselves stronger. These are teachings that you have to carry with you through life. You know, I'm very thankful of the folks that have passed those teachings on to me. So I'm hoping that these feathers will remind people a little bit about these teachings. You'll notice that on the end there are 4 tassels. In Salish culture, the number 4 is a very sacred number, so it represents things like obviously 4 seasons, the 4 stages of life: infant, youth, adult, elder, and the responsibilities that come during each of those stages. But more than anything, it represents the 4 corners and the 4 directions. So again, traditionally, my teachings have been that, we were always welcoming to people from outside, because everybody would bring their strengths and their wisdom and their gifts. And then what we would do is welcome them in, and we would share these gifts. And in return for their gifts to us, we would offer our strengths, our wisdom, our gifts in order to make our society stronger. So when you look at these 4s and the number of 4, that's what you want to think of as the 4 directions and people that come from all these directions. I hope that everybody who's getting one of these appreciates it. We certainly loved making them. So, all nomsh.
Natasha Anderson. Natasha has made many great memories in SCAS, having spent much time sewing, painting, cooking, baking, and playing soccer with her friends and peers. Natasha is interested in a few post-secondary options such as psychology, business, agriculture, and marketing. Her plans for after high school include continuing to expand her knowledge and experience in whichever field she finds herself most intrigued in. Natasha has accomplished many goals and overcome numerous obstacles. Natasha would like to thank her Mangrove teacher, Michael Gabriel, who encouraged and supported her throughout her high school years in SCAS. Natasha would also like to express gratitude to Deirdre Jackson, Pam Pence, and Barbara Evans, who helped Natasha carry on her last years of high school with their continuing support, as well as her Spider teachers Nick Smith and Tom Harder, who gave Natasha a helping hand to complete her final courses, while encouraging her to keep the incentive throughout her last terms of high school. Natasha has grown to gain resiliency and confidence over her high school years. Having come a long way from her first years in high school, Natasha feels content with herself for the progress that she has made. As we know, the future can be unimaginable, but no matter the circumstances, Natasha looks forward to what the future holds, while enjoying present-day moments at the same time. Jenna Beaton. Jenna would like to give a big thank you to her parents, Leanne and James, for standing by her side these past 12 years of her schooling and helping her to accomplish all her dreams and ambitions. She would also like to thank her grandparents, Velma and Ivan Smith, for always having open arms and pushing her to continue when she wanted to give up. Her last but certainly not least thank you goes to the program staff, Michael and Kari, for providing her with knowledge and moral support she will need to face her future. They will always be her favorites. Jenna has a couple of fond memories of SCAS, learning how to make sushi rolls with Michael and skiing at Mount Seymour with the class. Another favorite is getting her driver's license and driving herself back and forth to work and school. Jenna hopes to pursue a career in the healthcare field, as she always has looked up to her mother and grandmother making a change in this field. She hopes to attend Vancouver Community College and pursue her ambitions in the Medical Laboratory Assistant program in 2022 so she can become a phlebotomist and help those in need. Sam Bernhardt. Sam has grown up in Roberts Creek and spent many hours on the water. He enjoys fishing, jet skiing, quadding, and video games. Sam has made many good friends at Alt. He especially likes math with Fiona Graham, PE, and playing dodgeball. This year, he began working for a local construction company through Kathy Gordon and Train and Trades program. He plans to continue working after graduation, earning his Red Seal in carpentry. Sam wants to thank his parents and the great teachers and support staff for helping him through school. Rebecca Bird. Today's a day Rebecca never thought they would see. Growing up without school made them feel dumb and worthless. They never thought they would graduate. But with the amazing support from the alternative teachers, Rebecca is here today. They are so beyond grateful they had the privilege to experience high school, even if it was in a very unusual way. This would not have been possible without the support and inspiration from a very special person, Fiona Graham, who believed in Rebecca and never gave up on them. Rebecca plans to further their education in art therapy and youth work to follow their dream of becoming a youth worker and art therapist to be able to support other youth in and from care. Tila Bishop. Tila's time at SCAS has been very exciting, to say the least. She is excited to take all of the knowledge she has learned and use it in her future as an education assistant. She'd firstly like to thank her parents who forced her to go to school in the first place. When she was about to drop out, they told her, just give it a try. She'd also like to thank everyone who never failed to help keep her going and motivated. Her teachers, the support staff, and her best friend Neil have all been extremely encouraging and supportive. Needless to say, there is absolutely no way she would be graduating if it weren't for all of their support. Her best memory is her very first day of school. She was so nervous and wanted to bolt until one kind student named Adam came up and talked to her. From that point forward, she felt accepted. She struggled in almost every subject. Her main struggle came from math. Cheryl Wilson helped her for hours and hours her first year, trying to figure out how to do simple grade 9 math. Thankfully, that time eventually passed. When she started on grade 11 math, she finished it within the first 5 months of the school year. This showed her that hard work and dedication really pays off, as she has completed more courses in her 3 years at SCAS than in her entire school career. Tila is very excited about her future plans and would like to give the following advice to all the SCAS grads. Just keep swimming. Tiara Burke White. These past 5 years at SCAS, Tiara's favorite memories took place in Environmental Science 11. Going to the beach collecting rocks and wood for the medicine wheel and garden. Collecting styrofoam to later help build the mangrove tree for her class. And really getting good at card games during lunch. She wants to thank her mom for helping her so much these past years. She inspires and motivates her every day. And Michael for being a great teacher and a great friend. This summer, she wants to continue to be creative with art and other projects. And this fall, she wants to attend UBC's horticultural program, where her love for the environment will continue to grow and strengthen. Jacob Ham. Jacob Ham is an astonishing human with a past to prove it. He has gone through so much the last few years and persevered. He was going down a path that some would call normal, but he knew something was amiss. Jacob traveled to our capital city of Ottawa in 2019 to an event called Canadian Encounters. It was there and then that he learned how small his hometown really was, and he knew that he wanted more out of life than what that small town could ever offer. Jacob would love to thank the wonderful following staff and friends: Elisa, Tavis, Molly, Lee, Cheryl, Fiona, Mady, Maggie, Dave, and Carolyn, and of course, Delilah for all of their support. Jacob's favorite memory of being in SCAS is when his friend Nicholas and him would make up stories on hikes and walks. He lost count of how many stories they told each other, but they still leave a huge impact on his creative writings to this day. He hopes that in his future he will have his own farm with his friends and family to feed himself and others. He hopes to be a part of the long-term solution to help humanity realize that we are a part of nature and not separate from it. Mercedes Mack. Sadie would like to thank Erin for keeping her sane during her time at SCAS. She would also like to thank all of the teachers and staff for making her feel welcome and supported. Sadie will be taking a gap year after school. Even though Sadie's school experiences have been somewhat challenging, she pushed through it and is very proud of where she is now. Sadie's favorite school memory is when she went to Whistler for a snowboarding trip. Ariana Reese. Ariana would like to thank the teachers and staff at SCAS for all of their support and encouragement through the years, as well as Chef Tim Bedford from VCC for sharing his skills and knowledge in the professional cook program that she took in September. Ariana plans to continue in the culinary field. She is going to work through the summer to save up for post-secondary. Ariana had challenging times throughout high school, and SCAS helped her find success. Her favorite memory at SCAS was the field trip to Grouse Mountain, where her class explored the beautiful snowy wilderness. Luz Rojas. Luz's favorite memory at school is when Bradley and her decided to have a dance-off in the classroom during lunch, and she ended up falling down the stairs after arguing who won. Luz would like to thank Kari and Michael for helping her to get through high school and making the last 3 years enjoyable. Also, her mom and dad for supporting her with all the choices she has made in the past 5 years, switching schools and supporting her future dreams. Luz would like to become an esthetician and potentially open her own salon. Natalie Wallace. This is Natalie. She first came to SCAS in 10th grade after not being too well after switching schools. One of the things she prides herself in is being a happy person, bubbly and bright. One of her favorite memories of SCAS is when she made a huge friend group she was able to always hang out with. Some of her future plans are to go to post-secondary education and work in the medical field. She would also like to thank her teachers and the rest of the staff cheering her on, telling her she could do it, especially Deirdre for kicking her butt. She will miss SCAS very much. Bugs Wood. Through sheer perseverance, Bugs came to the alternative school at the end of the 2020 school year. Horizons helped her reach her goals of graduating early despite COVID and the unique challenges it brought. Today, as she walks the stage to officially receive her diploma, she thinks back on the years in the Sunshine Coast education system with only one regret, that she didn't find the alternative school sooner. She'd like to thank her teachers for believing in and supporting her with programs that were tailored to her interests, which made school enjoyable again. She'd also like to thank her family for their help and love, as well as her girlfriend Caitlin, who's always been there to support her. In the future, Bugs plans to become a healthcare assistant to make a difference in the lives of seniors and also continue pursuing her love of art in all of its many forms. Tyler Shin. To understand the levels of support that a student requires to be successful, one needs to look no further than their overlapping supports in the community, home, and school. When considering Tyler Shin's supports that have prompted his progress as a student and community member, those successes have always been evident within Team Tyler. This team includes his community supports, Rhonda Jackman, Shane Foster, as well as his home supports, Mom, Dad, Ashley, and Cody, and finally his school supports, Kathy Gordon, Colleen, Mady, Molly, Fiona, Cheryl, Carolyn, and David. Although the goalposts may have shifted and shuffled, Tyler and his team were consistent on cueing Tyler to keep his eye on the prize, and now we have finally arrived. Congratulations, Tyler, on the completion of your high school path and your graduation from the Sunshine Coast Alternative School.
Congrats, fellow human grads of 2021. Here at the Sunshine Coast Alternative School, we follow one simple rule: to be different. Through our 5-ish years of our high school education, there have never ceased to be challenges. Even when COVID seemed to have the world at a standstill because of staff in the school system, our education continued to flourish. We are forever grateful to all the amazing staff. To name a few names: Fiona Graham, Cheryl Wilson, Elisa Kennelly, Molly Ray, Mady Kaisley, Carolyn Spence, Dave Heskin, Erin McLean, Maggie Scott, Kathy Gordon, Michael Gabriel, Carrie Bjornson, Deirdre Jackson, Pam Pence, Nick Smith, Tom Harder, and Vice Principal Delilah. Without all of your help and assistance, many, if not most of us, would not be here graduating today. In addition to our wonderful school staff, there are probably more people that we should extend our gratitude to. I'd like to thank all of our families and friends for providing a much-needed support system throughout our 13-ish year school career. We appreciate you sticking by us through our ups and downs that is called childhood. Finally, the community has also been a great support for our students. The Seashell End would like to thank specifically the Crossroads Church for supplying weekly lunches, keeping us fed and ready to learn. We'd also like to thank the community organizations and members that have generously donated all the scholarships and bursaries so that we can continue our education. The alternative school has provided us with lessons that will forever follow us in our future lives. We learn things such as teamwork, how to get along with others, how to work efficiently, and how to become our best selves. Those skills and many others will no doubt help us in our future endeavors. Although the alternative school seems to have a bad rep, it is truly one of the best kept secrets. With the small family-like atmosphere, I speak for myself and for the rest of the grad class when I say I feel extremely lucky to have attended there. SCAS really does whatever it takes to make its students feel valued and confident in themselves. Congrats, class of 2021. It may have been a grinding uphill battle, but it was all well worth it.
In closing, I would like to thank everyone who has made this evening possible. Graduates, family, friends, and SCAS staff. Looks like all of that hard work and perseverance has paid off. Grads, we hope each and every one of you know how proud we are of you, and we know that you will represent SCAS well as you embark on this new chapter of your life. As a wise old doctor, Dr. Seuss once said, "Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. And you know what you know, and you are the person who'll decide where to go. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains."